Well, hello YouTube. This is going to be a different video than usual. I'm sitting down in a chair. I have my table all set up. Because in this video, well, I haven't done much of these. This is my first time doing these in this channel. Okay. For the past few days, I've been just reading and stuff like that about conspiracy theories and shit like that. And I decided, okay, because that's basically all the stuff I have on my tablet now is conspiracy theories. And so, well, decided just to, why not just do it? Make a video about conspiracy theories. This video is, like usual, going to be 20 minutes. But, I don't know how many conspiracy theories, because some of them are long, some of them are not. So, I don't know what I'm going to do next, because there is so many. As you can see, my tablet's right here. We'll do the ones that are on this website in this video. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The first one I haven't read yet, so this is my first thing. Is the JFK assassination. And well, I'm just gonna say some points of it and read it in my head and just show some points to it. That's literally the first one. There's probably gonna be 3, maybe, because there's 10 pages to this one. So I don't know. We'll range it out. This video will probably be a bit longer than 20 minutes if I'm lucky. It's gonna take forever to upload, but I will do this for you guys. So the first one is basically everyone knows about the JFK assassination. Okay. This much can be speculated. Basically talking about the assassination on November 22nd, 1963. Basically struck by 2 bullets. One in the head, one in the neck, which 2 bullets, yeah, because 2 people. Basically, he was riding in a limo. Everyone knows that story from the whole stuff. The person that was charged was Oswald for killing him. Found that Oswald acted alone. But how could he be acted alone? I don't know. Because there was 2 bullets. One in the neck and one in the head. How in the world did Oswald shoot 2 bullets not in the same spot? Because I know sometimes it's a bit different for people. Some people have different aims, some people don't. So there's 10 pages to this, so oh wow, there's 10 of these things. Okay, I will just do this. And so the conclusion hasn't passed muster with the public. So basically, a 2003 ABC News poll found that 70% of Americans believe Kennedy's death was the result of a border plot. The trajectory of the bullets. Some didn't square that Oswald perched on the 6th floor of the Texas school book district. Okay, that's what I don't get is, this is 6th floor, and yes, with the 6th floor from when that was the head. Either the head or the neck, from far as I'm concerned. I don't actually know, so I really can't tell you guys. Others suggest a second gunman, perhaps on the grassy knoll of the Delray Plaza. Yeah, that'd be the neck. Because the way that trajectory of that one, so. Even broader conspiracy was Kennedy killed by CIA acting either out of anger over the Bay of Pigs or the behalf of Vice President Leon Jackson. I don't even know these people. A KGB operative. Could be. No one knows right now. Yes, Oswald basically died in jail. So. Kennedy's brother for introducing the of organized crime rings, separated over one of history's most famous professional assassins, much popular polar game. That's actually true because no one's really. This one's been really big since it's come up again. So, this one's not really the best. There is 10 of them. I might be able to read 3 up to the point because so the next one is the 9/11 cover-up. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this one. The points I think are really disturbing, I will read. So if you see me moving my lips, I'm reading it, and then I'm gonna tell you guys. Has there been so heavily impacted by the American minds, where has given rise videos of true balance striking the world? Yep. Ever since the JFK assassination, no one's really done anything to the U.S. After that, when the 9/11 attacks happened, I forget what grade I was in. I think I was in Manchester at the time. I was in grade 5, not even grade 5, grade 4. I forget how that happened in 9/11. 2011. Yeah, I was around there. I was still in Manchester at the time, at my old school. So, are famous around the world. The sheer presence of the documentary of evidence only proved even more founder for conspiracy theories. That's true, because a lot of the movies and stuff and a lot of the documentaries did hide a little bit of stuff. So, a May 6th Zogby poll found that 42% of Americans believed that the government and the 9/11 Commission consulted or refused to investigate critical evidence that contained their official explanation of the December 11th attacks. Why had the military failed to intercept the hijacked planes? Had the government issued a stand-down order to minimum interface with the secret plan to destroy the buildings and blame it on the Iraq terrorists? 2005. That was the biggest thing. At that time, around 2005 when this happened. Yeah, because around 2005 when this happened. This when George Bush was president. I'm not U.S. I'm not part of America, so I don't like really talking about this stuff, but I'm not talking about it anyways, because I'm really wide open. When it comes down to it, I still believe, I even believe this, but that's just me, and I don't get a lot of people on my thing saying, I don't get a lot of people. I don't know if I'm going to see many people see this, but I don't get a lot of people saying, okay, this never happened, blah, 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 these are conspiracy theories. You never know. The evidence hasn't shown anything yet, because no one's going to show it, because they don't want to get caught. So, if anyone says anything before, I'm just saying this now, if you're going to say anything after this, then no one's ever actually caught. Because the people technically died doing this. So, no one really knows if it was colluded with the U.S. government and them together. You never know. So, if before anyone says anything, just no, I don't believe anything. I believe there's a lot of truths in conspiracy theories, and I believe there's not. So, that's this way I think. Okay, a stand-down order. Popular Mechanics published a massive investigation to similar claims. In response to them, the reporting team found that the North America Atmosphere Device Command, NORAD, yes, did not have a history of having a fighter jets prepared and ready to intercept aircraft that had gone off route. As well as the team found no evidence that the government had planned the attacks, which lack of proof has rarely stopped conspiracy theories before. Yeah, that's true. There was no evidence about the U.S. because they didn't want to get caught at the time. Okay, this one I'm very open about. Not on this channel, but I'm just open about in real life. Is aliens. I still believe they're alive. I still believe that they're there. They're just off their little space, not doing anything, nothing wrong, right? Okay, I'm not gonna stop before I get too in depth with that one, and you're not gonna see this in the next video. I'm shaving it. We may have thong attacks thanks to the space program, who have gave such as a slight stealth fighter with Kelvin, aliens, of course. Theorists believe that the remains of a crashed UFO spaceships are stored in Area 51, an Air Force base about 150 miles from Las Vegas. You're not allowed to go there, but I would love to go. Where government scientists reverse engineer the alien highly advanced technology. Founder for this has become a variety of supposed UFO sightings in the area and testimony from retired Army colonel who says he was given access to experimental materials gathered from the alien spaceships. I believe it because I am a fan of aliens. I believe in aliens. Cross from Roswell. Some believe that the government studies time travel at Area 51, also known as Groom Lake or Dreamland. Okay, I don't know what that because I never really heard anything about it. Okay, the government has advanced airship and weapons systems at nearly Air Force Base, including stealth bombers, reconnaissance planes, and the government's official line that the details of Area 51 are classified for purpose of national security. It's only seen as further proof that the military is hiding aliens or spaceships. Yeah, in a way that could be true, because the U.S. does hide a lot of stuff for people. So I probably don't get a lot of hate for that one. Okay. The next one is, I might be able to do all of these. Maybe a 25-minute video would be great. Okay, the next one is Paul is Dead. I've never heard of this, so I'm just reading it for the first time. Paul McCartney never wrote Maybe I'm Amazed. He never formed the band Wings. He never clashed with Yoko, became a vegetarian, or furthered any of his father's children. When Queen Elizabeth knighted him in 1997, she was actually knighting someone else. This is because this conspiracy-minded Beatlemaniac says Paul McCartney secretly died in 1966. Theorists claim that other Beatles covered up his death, hiring someone who looked like him, sang like him, and had the same general personality, but the Gold evidently got to them and began hiding clues in their music. In the song Taxman, George Harrison gave his advice for those who died, meeting Paul. The entire St. Peter's Lonely Hearts Club Band album was awashed with Paul is Dead clues. The Beatles had formerly formed a new band featuring a friendly member named Bill Sears. Supposedly named Paul's replacement, the album contained John Lennon's Day in Life, which had the lyrics, he blew his mind out in a car. And when the song played backwards, Lemmy also mumbled, I buried Paul at the end of the Strawberry Fields Forever. In an interview, Lennon said the praise was actually cranberry sauce and denied existence of any backward messages. Bullshit. I'm not a fan of, I like the Beatles. And, well, I never knew if Paul died or not. No one knew at the time, so I'm still a big fan of the Beatles. Even to this day, I know one of them is still alive, but I still listen to, they were basically the beginning band for, boy bands and stuff. I'm not going to call it that because that wasn't called at the time, but now, boy bands. Paul is Dead believers think that the Beatles accomplished their backwards loop tapes and relayed references of death with album covers and the loss of their friend. The original cover of 1960's Yesterday from Today and album, Yesterday and Today, featured the Beatles posted a raw meat dish in doll parts, symbolizing McCartney's gruesome accident. If fans placed a mirror in front of Sergeant Paul, in the words Lonely Heart of the drum logo could be read as 1 on 111. he did die one day, one. I don't know. And of course, cross John and were all right, like just black. George jeans, like a gravedigger. Paul wore no shoes. He didn't need them because he was dead. He walked out of shape of the others. I don't know. That one's just weird. So this is still going. Geez. If Paul is dead, then then his apostle is still at large. He met and married Linda, who had 4 children before losing her in 1998. He released a live album in 1993 called Paul is Alive, Likely Story, and produced more than 20 solo albums, and not even counting the ones released The Wings. He hears a horrible voice with Harry Wars, which may have made him wish he was dead. He were dead. At least he was still Bernie Murs. So who is Real McCarthy in the world will never know. That is true, because I don't know. I don't believe it, but I believe in a lot of things. So secret society is controlling the world. Okay, this one I'm not a fan of, because it's really scary to think about. So just think, I'm really scared because I don't know, because it could happen. If you are really a member of the global elite, you know that the world is ruled by a powerful, secretive few. Many of the rest of the us pawns, have heard that term for both Canadians were members of the Yale University Secretive Skull and Bone Society. Many of those members have risen in powerful positions, but Skull and Bones is small potatoes. I never got that line. Compared with the mysterious clubs of the seat of power for the corners of government boardrooms on Wall Street. Take the illustration. A sect said that to have organized an 18th century German in which Italy responded to a pyramid during the $1 bill. They intended to format world wars to straighten the argument of the creation of the worldwide government, which would be, of course, but be Satan in nature, of course, or concerning the Freemasons, who doubt the group was the oldest largest worldwide, about, like George Washington. Some of them think that debating half the class of charity that secretly plotted their undoing at many temples across the world, or maybe some theorists, the guys pulling the strings, aren't included in the shadow in the clouds at all. They might be intelligently at the Council of the Foreign Relations policies who count their arms and publish a journey and have a unified world government, not necessarily in that order. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about that one. I might not have time to read. I might have time to read half of this one because I'm on 6. So there might be another video coming up soon about it, like in the morning or something. So look out for that. And plus, look out this for video too, because this is something new and I want to do something more. So conspiracy theories are one of my biggest things right now. So the moon landings were faked. I am because I don't believe they were fake or they were real. I think they were just I don't know. It's now been nearly 4 decades since Neil Armstrong took his giant leap of mankind, if that is. He never set foot on the planet. He never stepped foot off this planet. Doubters say that the U.S. government departed to beat Russians in the space race, faked the lunar landings with Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, acting out their mission on a secret film set located, depending on the theory, either high on the Hollywood Hills or deep within Area 51. Well, it could be. With the photos and videos of the Apollo missions only available through NASA, and there's no independent verification of the lunar landings, were actually a hoax. But actually, we're nothing but a hoax. Okay, my video is 20 minutes. So, I will finish this next one in the next video. And make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, because I will be doing another video like this. I got through 4 of them, no, 6 of them almost. So I will see you all in the next video, which hopefully is tomorrow. And I will see you all later.